Part 2. Silver Snow. Verdant Rain Moon. Following a Dream. The ambitions of those who slither in the dark are forever shattered with Shambhala's destruction. But in the process, Rhea is grievously injured. What fate awaits her, and who will bear the weight of Fodlan on their shoulders?
Hang in there, Lady Rhea. She needs help. Hurry!
That's a serious injury. It's a miracle that she's even alive right now. I'll do what I can, but...
"5 years ago, when this place fell, an enormous white creature appeared on the battlefield. It was the Immaculate One, Rhea." What? You already knew her true identity? I see. In the past, the children of the goddess were all able to change their appearance, just like the Immaculate One. I lost that power long ago, but it seems Rhea has not. Is it not obvious? Flayn and I both are. We have protected Garreg Mach and all of Fodlan for a very long time. But now, the light of Rhea's life is on the verge of disappearing from this world. It is flickering. I do not know if she can be saved. Even if she is, I wonder if she will remain unchanged.
Professor, are you able to carry on Rhea's work? As the protector of Fodlan, and as leader of the people who live here. You must defend the people, guide them and teach them, join their hearts and spread peace across the whole of the land.
It is not as though you must become the Archbishop, but Fodlan needs leadership. It is up to you to govern this war-torn land. You need not reply right this moment. We will strive to heal Rhea as best we can.
Perhaps it would help to seek counsel from our friends at the monastery about this matter.
I agree. When your mind is made up, please speak with me. I would ask that you give me your decision in the presence of Rhea herself.
I passed.
What's the use? Even with all I've learned, I still don't understand.
Hello, Constance. I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. I was just in need of a sympathetic ear. I found a magical scroll, which, unless I am mistaken, should relieve me of my woes.
Oh, wonderful!
Not so fast. The magic within this scroll is a type I have neglected to study. It pains me to admit this, but it may take decades of going back to the basics to grasp it.
Decades? That's a long time to spend with your nose buried in an old piece of parchment.
Why must the goddess dangle a solution before me, only to cruelly pull it away?
There's no need to despair. To tell the truth, I like you just as you are.
You do? Why? Those low moods of mine have never done anyone the least bit of good.
You're like a little sister to me. Nothing you do will change that, not even a little bit.
Really?
Of course, you're my sweet Constance, and I like you just as you are.
I see. Perhaps my moods are not the great burden I thought they were.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pressure you. No matter what decision you make, I support you.
I felt no pressure, I assure you. It's more that I feel embarrassed to have been embarrassed. I'd put so much effort into finding a magical means to alleviate myself that it never occurred to me that maybe all I needed was to accept myself.
What will you do with the scroll you found?
Oh, I'll continue to research it, for research's sake if nothing else, but I may have no need of it. It's not as if these moods of mine have ever hampered my efforts to restore my house. And I am as a sister to you, no matter which face I present, yes? Nothing, no mood, no foe, no obligation, will keep me from honoring my sisterly duty to protect you.
We can protect each other.
Good, it is settled. Now we can begin the hard work of reclaiming our titles.
Absolutely. We'll become sister sages and restore our houses to their former glory.
You understand the plan perfectly. If we walk this path together, it can only end in triumph.
Little Lysithia, these ears miss nothing, you know.
What are you on about this time?
Is it true that Count Ordelia plans to relinquish his title eventually?
Yes, but why are you asking?
I approve, that's all. Throwing off the shackles of nobility to live freely, it's a beautiful thing.
I would ask that you refrain from painting them with the same brushstrokes that you so liberally paint yourself with. My mother and father will carry on with all the associated duties befitting of nobles. Only after that will they retire.
Got it. And that's completely different from someone like me who tapped out of the nobility game, right? Your parents are exemplary nobles, that's for sure. I respect that you support them as much as you do.
Would you just stop? You're embarrassing me.
Can't be helped. Meant every word. If anyone should have red cheeks, it's me, given the choices I've made.
I'm sure you had your reasons.
Of course. Still, it is a bit cowardly of me not to stand up to my family a bit more. Honestly, it's since getting to know you that I've started thinking along those lines. One day soon I'll return to that house. My reception will be chilly at best. Still, it must be done. My house is full of lowlifes. But it also has my little bro who took over when I left. He's good people. Even with the difficulties in Leicester, our house is still going strong. That's his doing. That's why I've decided that it's time to talk to him about what can be done to help Count Ordelia.
Repaying your perceived debt would be nice, sure. But it sounds like you intend to foist your responsibility onto your little brother.
Ah, but the two aren't related. This is just the right thing to do. I'm still pondering how best to fulfill my vow.
Uh-huh.
Well, you don't believe me, do you, little lady?
Just what exactly are you planning on in terms of this repayment?
After your family relinquishes their noble titles, I'll support them so that you can all live in peace.
Even though you're a lowlife?
That may be true, and it is, but consider this. I've seen life from both sides, as a noble and a vagabond. When their situation changes, they'll face new challenges. I'm the perfect guy to help them through.
You're irresponsible and unreliable. But clearly, you're not a bad person. And your support would be most appreciated. Just so you're aware, however, we have no means with which to pay you. So, are you sure you're still willing to follow through with this?
I wasn't planning on doing this for a payout, but if you really insisted on a thank you gift, well, you could always accept me into your family. Then paying me wouldn't be a consideration.
Excuse me? Just what are you insinuating?
Don't think too hard about it just yet. I still have lots of debts to pay and affairs to settle. In the meantime, let's just stick close together. Yeah?
Professor!
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. War is over, and it's all thanks to you. That's no small feat, and I bet it took a lot of hard work. On behalf of the world, thank you. On a personal note, I'm, chewing on an idea. Marriage. I'm thinking of getting hitched. If I do, I may have to move up top. The idea of leaving my post is terrifying, to be honest. Not sure what a life up top would even look like. But for her, I'll figure it out. She's worth it.
What do you require? Now let me see. I expect much from this one. Yes, indeed. Now let me see. I expect much from this one. Yes, indeed. Now let me see. Marvelous. This one should be proud of their growth. Now let me see. Marvelous. This one should be proud of their growth. Now let me see. I expect much from this one. Yes, indeed. Now let me see. Marvelous. This one should be proud of their growth. Now let me see. I expect much from this one. Yes, indeed. Now let me see. Ah, yes. This one's growth is going quite well. Now let me see. Marvelous. This one should be proud of their growth. Now let me see. I expect much from this one. Yes, indeed. Now let me see. Marvelous. This one should be proud of their growth. Now let me see. Ah, yes. This one's growth is going... Now let me see. Marvelous. This one should be proud... Now let me see. I expect much from this one. Yes, indeed. Now let me see. Marvelous. This one should be proud of their growth. Now let me see. I expect much from this one. Yes, indeed. Now let me see. I expect much from this one. Yes, indeed. Now let me see. Ah, yes. This one's growth. Now let me see. Marvelous. This one should be proud of their growth. Now let me see. I expect much from this one. Yes, indeed. Now let me see. Marvelous. This one should be proud of... Now let me see. Marvelous. This one should be proud of... Now let me see. I expect much from this one. Yes, indeed. Now let me see. I expect much from this one. Yes, indeed. Now let me see. I expect much from this one. Yes, indeed. Now let me see. I expect much from this one. Yes, fare thee well.
Thanks to my tireless efforts, the war is at an end. But the work of achieving my dream has only begun. House Nouvelle's name shall ring out once more. With my genius for spellcraft, you shan't be waiting long. I'm already deep into several promising avenues of research.
Hey! War is over, pal. It's time to relax. Grab some drinks and let loose. Nothing makes a drink taste better than sharing it with the buddy who's fought at your side. Throw on some war stories and you've got yourself a party. That's it? Come on, lighten up and join in. Plenty of good times to go around. I was planning to ask some lovely lady to join me, but, well, let's be honest. Who's more deserving of me than you?
Got it. The war's over. For now. We need to think ahead to our next steps. And here you are, the new chosen leader of the land. Though, judging by your expression, you don't seem too enthused. It's hard to say how a region under your rule may turn out. But it'll be interesting to watch it unfold. If you end up on the throne, do me a favor and take care of the people of Abyss. I'd like to spread my wings and fly away someday. If you end up on...
I'm getting that.
I heard you might become the next leader of Fodlan. Personally, I'm into the idea. If you have the chance, you'll take it, right? I'd say go for it. I want to see how you clean up this messy old continent of ours. That might be something I can get excited about.
It's all over, Professor. Though I am worried about Lady Rhea. But still, Fodlan is united, and those terrible people lurking in the dark have finally been destroyed. Looks like it's the dawn of a wonderful new era. Of blissful seclusion for Bernie. Woohoo! You finally did it, Bernie! Now take your reward of eternal peace and quiet!
War has been ended. I will now be returning to Bridget. I hope in the new Fodlan, Bridget can be accepted with friendship. When my professor becomes the leader, I think that we'll have a possibility. Please, choose well. Yes. Now, I must be packing.
Professor! We really gave it to him out there! With all the fighting and hardships, I don't know how we did it. But I'm glad we made it through together. Now all we gotta do is make you the new ruler. That's gonna be a fun coronation.
Pardon me.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Say, how is the Archbishop faring? The soldiers and citizens are all concerned. Just when we thought peace had finally arrived. What's to become of Fodlan?
I can tell that things will settle down soon enough. Gotta get back to slinging ware, and hopefully no more messes to... Hey, how about a favor? I can and hope...
Hello there. This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? Return soon, please.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. The most important thing we can do now is to pour all of our efforts into rebuilding. We've relied on Lady Rhea and Sedith up till now, but after all this, the church may even need to go through some changes to catch up with the times.
Oh, yow. She didn't have to slap me that hard. Oh, Professor, it's you. What's up? Need something? I don't know if I'd call us lovers exactly. Not yet, anyway. All fighting and no loving makes Sylvain a rusty boy. Well, I can get back in practice now. Peacetime is the best for love. Nobody dying, nobody getting hurt. Except me, apparently. If you're gonna be the ruler, you need to keep the peace going so I can catch up on my love life.
Interesting. Say, good deal.
Professor. It's over. What will you do? I heard you intend to lead. Well, if you do choose to lead, I might like to work for you. But first, I'll go back to the old Fargus territory, where my father and my old friends once lived. I need to pay respects, put flowers on their graves.
Hey, Professor. I was just thinking I might go train. I know the war's over, but that doesn't mean I can stop working my muscles. I'm glad you see it my way. I always knew you were a smart one. There's no harm in keeping up on my training.
Teacher, well done, Professor. We have brought the war to a magnificent conclusion. The Empire, Alliance, and Kingdom are no more, nor are there any factions that could blindside us and cause conflict. Now it falls to us to rule Fodlan and bring about an era of peace and prosperity. You would be a fine choice for the first ruler of this new era. I sincerely believe that. So your heart is already set on it. Excellent. In that case, congratulations are in order. I will follow you, Professor. I aim to be a great and respectable noble.
There's still more to...
I don't think anybody would bat an eye if it was Seteth who ascended the throne. But really, I think we can all agree that the role of tough but fair second-in-command suits him best.
Hey! Just when I thought bringing the Empire down would end the war, you had to fight where? Against whom? The noble knights of Seros won't tell us commoners, but at least that's the end of the fighting, right? Thanks for writing it out.
I see. Those who slither in the dark will never harm anyone again. They're finally done for. Thank you, Professor. Finally, I feel some vindication for what I've gone through. Ah, Professor. Ever the modest one. I do like that aspect of you. As long as I'm of use here, I'm happy to stick around, Professor.
Thank you very well. It took a long while for us to get here, but we did it. The war is finally over. We've been through a lot together, haven't we? Let me just say, it's truly been an honor. I'm flattered to hear you say so. For whatever it's worth, I think you'd make a great monarch, and I'd support you every step of the way.
Professor! Everyone in the Knights of Seros is eagerly awaiting your ascension to the throne. With the ability and virtue you've shown, you've demonstrated all the qualities the leader... If you're still wavering, we hope you will make your mind up soon.
Thank you very much.
I see.
Finally, an end to the fighting. Have you ever felt happier? I've worried that I might not live to see this day, but here we are, and everything is going to be okay, isn't it? My heart feels like it's ready to burst. I'm so full of happiness, yet I feel a sense of loss, too. Yes, we certainly did. But we managed to keep it. Please do what you can to keep the peace, so we never have to face such awful times again.
Really?
Maybe.
Thanks.
And with that, we can finally enjoy a time of peace. I'm honored to have fought by your side. Even if you haven't made plans yet, I know you'll do your best, whatever your future may hold. If true, that's all thanks to you and our allies. Please let me know if there's anything more I can do.
Thanks.
Professor!
Right.
Professor, I heard a rumor that you're going to take over for Lady Rhea. Oh, so the rumor was really true? I hope you accept. I don't think there's anyone else who could do it. You have nothing to worry about. We're here to help you if you need anything at all. We'll support you no matter what path you choose to follow.
Need something?
This one. You're all this one. You're all set. This one. You're all this one. You're all set. See you again soon.
Lady Rhea stopped the forces that threatened to destroy Fodlan. She's trying to realize her dream of peace. Isn't that enough? Can't you let her rest? If you're the only person who's fit to replace her, you should just do it. I'm sure Lady Rhea wishes for that too, right? I can't think of anyone who's more well-suited to the job.
Shambhala, an underground city with an entirely different lineage than the goddess? Strange phenomena, driven by a source totally alien to the crest that we understand. Most unsettling. Could it be magic? Some manner of technology? I would like to know the truth of it all, very much so. I want to know their history, their knowledge. Why do you suppose they chose this place to occupy? No, I suppose you wouldn't. It seems we will have to, although I heard you will be the ruler here. Should I ask your permission to proceed with...
Life can be tough, you know. But if you've got your friends to help you through, it can be a lot easier. Maybe you butt heads sometimes, but that's okay. That's how you build bonds, right? And I've got friends, Professor, plenty of those. It's true love that seems to have passed me by. But where is my true love to be found? Where is my ray of... At this point, I'm just hoping you stay single too. Then at least we can share each other's misery.
In Lady Rhea's convalescence. But even so, what she needs now is rest. And while she is recovering, somebody must watch over Fodlan.
There is no one more fit to wear such a mantle than you, Professor.
That is what I believe. I do not doubt the others feel the same.
Gerald, we've done it. We've finally brought this creaky old ship ashore. The fight was long and bitter, but finally, I can lay down my burden. Oh, it's you! Don't creep up like a ghost. Next time, announce yourself. Whether or not you choose to succeed Lady Rhea, I will forever be by your side. You should live your life however you want. That's what the captain would say, I think.
Professor, do you figure Lady Rhea will be okay? She will, won't she? I don't care one bit who'll succeed Lady Rhea, because nobody's gonna need to. She's gonna be happy and healthy again. You'll see.
Hey!
Congratulations on a job well done, Professor. I do hope Lady Rhea is well. Is it true what I heard? You'll be taking over her post? Would that make you Archbishop, or higher still? Am I in the company of the future ruler of Fodlan? I agree. Imagine all that responsibility. Until now, you've always fought with all of us by your side. Being ruler would be a much lonelier job, though I am certain you would excel. Me? I have no interest in a leadership role. I'm happy to spend the rest of my days studying and napping.
Hey! The day is ours, Professor. And this victory will ensure our names are immortalized in history. Or perhaps this is but the opening chapter in the tale they will write of our glory. After all, if you are to rule this reunited land, surely there is bound to be a place for me at your side. I read your mind, didn't I? Fear not, I will not fail to rise to the occasion. Regardless, your decision will have an impact on my future, so be sure to make it a good one.
All the lords of the Old Kingdom seem to be pouring their efforts into rebuilding their own domains. But without a royal family in place, they can't seem to reach any sort of agreement, and so the work can't progress. A lot of territory in the Old Empire doesn't even have any lords right now, so there are concerns about peace and prosperity breaking down in large areas. It is the duty of the victor to restore order. We must rebuild and reunite as soon as we can.
Is finally over. I have to admit, even I got a little emotional. Ray's condition doesn't look good. There's nothing to do now but wait. More importantly, are you serious about becoming Fodlan's new ruler? It's pretty sudden. Either way, do what you think is best.
You there? Well, is your mind made up? I understand. Just know that we are applying all our power right now toward healing Rhea. You should take this opportunity to speak with everyone. I'm certain it will do you good.